Now, Heartland Sports with Todd Richards. Sponsored by Southeast Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
And hi again, everyone. Todd Richards alongside Jess Todd. And it has been a terrific day, the Big South and OVC Football Media Day. Now, Jess, the name itself says it all. Again, the Big South and OVC. It has expanded, and this deal is real.
You can see it up behind us, Todd. Stronger together, the motto as we're going with the departures of a couple teams from both conferences. The future of it was kind of in question, so they decided to come together. The automatic qualifier to the NCAA tournament is back up. The stability is strong, and we had a chance to catch up with everybody about their thoughts on the new association heading into this season.
It's a good, sustainable plan for us in the near future to make sure we give every team in this conference that plays Division I football as hard as they work a great opportunity to play in the FCS playoffs. We made the playoffs last year, and we won a playoff game, and it was the best 2 weeks of my life from a sports perspective. It's just different. You get into the dance. I think that's what everybody's trying to do, and this gives us a great chance to do that.
It was something that was necessary, and you know, I was telling somebody there's 4 teams on our conference. On our schedule this year that in 18 years we have not been to that venue. So be something different. We'll have to learn to adjust.
I think it's terrible. You know, I'm not going to get into it because I don't have anything good to say. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we got a plane flight we got to pay for in November to Rhode Island. Now I have to travel by bus to all these other schools because we don't have the money to do that, and so it's caused other issues. So I'm glad we got some stability in the league, and we just got to work through it.
Travel comes into that, so there's, you know, nothing's always perfect, but I think any time that you can add teams to a conference alliance like that can give a little bit more weight to that, I think it's a positive thing.
And Todd, part of the new association comes some new tiebreaker rules. No more coin flip, which affected 2 of the teams in the top 3 for this year, SEMO and UT Martin, and Gardner-Webb's right in the middle of them from the Big South.
Yeah, like you said, SEMO, the #1 ranked team in the preseason poll, and then there's Gardner-Webb, so the Big South. That's going to be interesting. A team coming in we haven't seen before, and they're ranked #2, and then, of course, UT Martin. Hey, they're hungry. We know that for sure.
We're definitely like to be higher, but that's preseason rankings. We're going to be, when we get the pads on, then we'll see who's going to be the top team in the conference.
You find your identity through that spring and that summer. So, you know, fall camp's coming up like next week around the corner. We just ready to put them pads on and go at it. Losing your season by a coin, you know, that's always going to be hardening, disheartening, you know, how that goes. So right now we just throw that chip on our shoulder. We just ready to kill anybody.
#2, you know, we don't work hard for it. You know, of course we want to be at the top, you know, but it's going to take some work for us to get there.
We won a game in the playoffs, and #2 is in a bad spot. I mean, obviously we have aspirations to be #1 and go to the playoffs and even compete for a national championship. So we're #2, but we're looking for more.
We know who we are as a team, and, you know, we believe no matter who we line up against, we got a chance to beat them.
SEMO it don't get no bigger than this. I love it here. Family, I feel welcome here. It's just a great place to be. I'm excited to play my last season with SEMO.
Those are the top-ranked teams in the preseason in the OVC. They are going to be tough. Hey, speaking of tough, I can't wait to see the action at the new Houck Stadium.
Yeah, Houck Field expected to be completed in the next coming weeks. The grandstand, it's going to be completely new, and not just for SEMO, too. Lindenwood, who's never seen Houck Stadium before, so a lot of reason to be excited for home games for SEMO this year.
I'm pretty fired up. I might hyperventilate for that home opener. It's just crazy to see in 10 years what could happen. SEMO football, when I first got here, it's like apathy. No one cared. Now, that Saturday will be the event of the year up to that point. People want to go to the games, and now we're going to have a venue that they're going to appreciate watching games in.
We went to half of our team's places, and this year we'll go to the second half of our conference locations. And so, you know, I've been down there, and I've seen the place. You know, we're down in that area a lot, so it'll be fun to go in there.
Man, it's going to be beautiful. It's a good thing. It's you know, something that the community needs and wants. So, you know, we got that first game at 6 p.m. It's something that you dream about. And, you know, to see that thing come full circle to playing in the old stadium, to playing in no stadium, to not playing in a new stadium, you just can't beat the process. No matter what the process was behind it, we didn't let it stop us. We didn't let those factors, you know, stop us from still going out, winning championships and things of that nature. So it's going to be amazing, and I hope the whole, you know, Cape Girardeau shows up and shows out like they always do.
Just over 5 weeks from now, Big South, OVC, get me there.
Hey, I got to tell you, it's going to be a lot of fun. And we talked about those big three, for example. This is going to be sensational. But Coach Tuke and the Redhawks, you know they're thinking this year is our year. We're going to find out. For Jess Todd, I'm Todd Richards. Have a good one, everybody.